on October 24th last year, I was flying home from Paris, and on the flight home from Paris at 25 weeks pregnant, I actually went into labor on the flight. Baby Zoe Ireland was born at 1 pound, 13 ounces in Dublin, Ireland. They wouldn't even talk about tomorrow in the hospital for a week. They did not make any bones about her survival. It was very much like, well, right now she's stable. Anytime I would check on her, it was she's stable. And so it took an entire week for them to even talk about the possibility of going home. We took it just a step at a time. So as a small business owner, I'm a sole practitioner. I did not have an associate at the time. Eventually your mind goes to, what in the world are we gonna do? There wasn't a doctor seeing patients. And it's like you worried about it a little bit, but at the same time, it's like you couldn't even care. You very much just had to, we gotta deal with the problem at hand. And I am very, very blessed with an amazing office manager who sort of took the reins and made sure that we did see patients.
When I first found out about it, I was just almost terrified for them because both Dr. Drake and Gavin work here and this is their livelihood, and just thinking about the fact that they were going to have to be gone for months, and at that point we didn't know how long. The staff immediately contacted me after we heard that Zoe had been born in Ireland and asked, did they need to look for other jobs?
Administrator in VisionSource for a number of years now. I knew the power of the network, and so it was a pretty easy decision to email all of our Middle Tennessee docs, letting them know that we were going to need to be helping her out and filling in for her office and seeing her patients and making sure that her practice didn't fail, that it flourished. The feeling from that was fantastic. It's just amazing to witness and to see something as large as the VisionSource network really come together and to quickly come to the aid and need of somebody like that in a time of desperation. It's a pretty powerful thing.
That's the great thing about VisionSource. Even when she got home, the doctors didn't stop volunteering. Dr. Kathy Chamberlain, she said she needs time to be a mother. And so she worked 2 additional months, multiple times a week, so that Dr. Drake could be home.
There was my VisionSource family right there when I needed them. They wrapped their arms around me and gave me help that I didn't even know to ask for. They rallied behind me and took care of my practice and really did it by themselves without having to involve me so that I could focus on my daughter and her care.
First of all, we thank God for this little miracle right here. And I am so thankful for all the doctors who volunteered their time, their money, their energy, for the foundation, for their support, for my amazing staff who kept the place going while I wasn't there, and for all the doctors who just seamlessly filled in without skipping a beat. I will never be able to show you how much I appreciate it. But if you are ever wondering what it means to be a VisionSource member, this is it.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. Let freedom ring, and if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring.
Create and inspire mission-driven cultures.
You can't get people excited unless you can help them see and feel the impact.
Make sure that you are focused on something you're passionate about.
Introducing the brand new proprietary practice management section on Insight. Get valuable tips on hot topics like managing millennials and leadership development, plus an ever-expanding business book list. It's all a click away at vsinsight.com.
That's how you get a team going. You make sure everybody has fun and gets outside of the office. And so I became the queen of fun for the rest of my life. If I
could be part of the harmony of helping solve the crisis that our nation faces that they're trying to deal with in Washington, D.C., where Jeff's group goes into a city and builds a high-performing network, primarily of PCPs, internal medicine docs and family practice docs. Y'all are connected to those docs to send them patients that you identify that have health risks but don't even have a PCP. Meanwhile, they've got a bunch of diabetics that need to be seen coming to us. And then John's over here with the health systems and surgery centers getting just the patients who really need those services. So you see three organizations represented here on stage who really are trying to solve.
Daytona, I got you right where I want you. My office, I can scan periphery when I can.
Remember those greatest hits? The songs you used to bop your head along with at the office. In between patients?
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny white dot hemorrhage diabetes that we saw on my scan today. And the view is up and the view is down. Macular degeneration. Optus you see all around.